Have you ever felt like you're talking, but no one's really listening? Ever struggled to get your point across in a meeting or a conversation? Do you dream of being that person who captivates an entire room with their words? If any of these sound familiar, I've got just the skill that will solve it all. Welcome back to the Skills Me channel, a channel devoted to helping you become a confident and effective communicator. My name is Diana Robertson, and I am a communication skills trainer, award-winning presenter, TEDx speaker and coach, and founder of Skills Me Academy, the UK's top virtual school for developing soft skills. Today, we will look at a frequently overlooked yet incredibly powerful skill: storytelling. You might wonder, isn't storytelling just for books and movies? Not at all. It's a part of everyday life and can be your secret weapon in communication. If you struggle to keep your listeners interested in what you say or deliver your ideas with impact, this skill, my friend, is for you. Let's start at the very beginning. What is a story? It's simply you sharing an experience from your past. It can be very short, like, I left home really late today and I ended up late for work. Though a good storyteller would take that same sentence and share it in a much more exciting and captivating way. For example, I had the most frustrating morning ever. I missed my alarm, woke up 5 minutes before departure time, rushed to get ready, of course didn't get a chance to drink my must-have coffee, and if that wasn't enough, guess what else happened? I couldn't find my keys. I looked everywhere for them, in all the rooms, under the furniture, in the cupboards, but nothing. At this point, I was already half an hour late to work, so I said to myself, whatever. My door has an auto lock, so I'll just pop by my parents tonight and get their spare set. And as I'm putting my shoes, I realize that there is something inside. I look closer and find my keys there. My puppy must have been playing with them and put them there. So that's how my day started. As you see, storytelling can be used literally for everyday type of situations, but it doesn't stop at sharing how your day went. If you're meeting people for the first time and want to create a connection with them, or when you share an idea with your team and you really want them to implement it, or when you want to get a wow effect from your presentations, storytelling can become the game changer. As Steve Jobs famously said, the most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation that is to come. If you want to see examples of phenomenal storytelling, just look at some of Steve's speeches. All jokes apart, if not for being so good at the skill, I don't see how he would have inspired so many people with his products. And it's entirely possible that Apple wouldn't have been what it is today without his storytelling abilities. There are loads of elements to telling a good story, from structure to building emotional tension and engagement, and how to tell it in an exciting and an emotional way. So it's a fairly large topic. Today, I'd like to share with you one storytelling technique that will help make your stories more exciting and your listeners more engaged. Ready to hear it? The technique is very straightforward, but most people don't follow it, which is why their stories can become quite dull. It is about reliving your emotions as you tell the story. You see, very often, as we look back, we tell the story from today's perspective, after we know how the story ended. But if you want to captivate and engage your listeners, you want to tell each event in your story and relive the emotions of that time as if you don't know what will happen next. This way, your stories will become much more interesting, both for you to tell and for them to listen. Aside from that, of course, the key to good storytelling is practice. Storytelling is a skill, and just like with any skill, the only way to truly build it is to practice it a lot. Start telling at least one story a day, and you'll notice how your interactions will start to transform. If you're eager to develop your storytelling skills in a fun and easy way, we're here for you. We have a whole course on storytelling where we teach things like how to structure your stories, how to make sure you don't deviate and don't drown people in details, how to inspire with your stories, and a lot more. But most importantly, we believe that skills are built through practice, and just throwing different techniques at you isn't enough. Which is why we also provide a safe and friendly virtual practice space to work on your skills with other students before you are ready to bring them to your life. If you want to find out more about our course, check out the link in the description. The last thought I want to leave you with is this. Communication skills are called skills for a reason. They are not reserved for the few, but it's something we can all master. So go ahead, embrace your unique voice, because your story matters and it is waiting to be heard by the world. If you learned something new today, don't forget to like and subscribe. This is Diana Robertson from Skills Me.